What is Amazon FBA? Fulfillment by Amazon, or FBA, is a service provided by Amazon that offers storage space, product packaging, and delivery support to sellers. Amazon FBA enables sellers to deliver their items to an Amazon fulfillment center, where products are housed up until they're purchased. Amazon FBA can enable businesses to grow and reach more consumers. To sell your products on Amazon, you basically need to have an item to sell, a seller account, and a way of getting your item to the customer. Before I move on, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and click the bell, because it really does help out the channel and I appreciate it. Also, make sure that you stay until the very end, where I share with you the 3 major things that influence your seller ranking and help you maximize your sales on Amazon so you can make the most money possible. First, let's talk about some Amazon business models. The first model is private label, developing your very own product label and brand. The second one is wholesale, purchasing items in bulk straight from a brand or from suppliers with extra stock so you can sell it on Amazon. The third one is reselling, which is basically purchasing marked down items through retailers or on the internet to resell on Amazon. Next, we have drop shipping, purchasing items straight from a manufacturer who satisfies the order and delivers directly to the customer. And then we have handmade, which is creating and crafting your very own goods to sell on Amazon. How to sell private label products on Amazon FBA. With private label, you can find or create bulk items to offer within your very own label or brand. This is the most used sales approach. 71% of all Amazon sellers are doing this. Private label is also known to be the most profitable and scalable Amazon business model. Here's what you do. Number 1, product research. Study items that have low competition and high demand on Amazon to discover the absolute most profitable opportunity. Number 2, product sourcing. Locate a manufacturer or supplier to produce your item at the ideal price. The supplier can ship out your items straight to Amazon storage facilities. Number 3, product listing. Develop a listing for your goods inside your Amazon seller account and then brand your product. Number 4, promotion. Release and promote your product to catch the buyer's eye among Amazon's listing of countless products. Ideally, you want to rank in the product search results page. Number 5, sales management. Keep track of your inventory and online sales and scale your company to keep those revenues flowing in. Simply put, your task is to discover the very best item that will sell on Amazon. Right after an individual purchases your item, Amazon takes over. So here's what Amazon does. Number 1, Amazon gets your items from your supplier or you and keeps them in one of their fulfillment centers, which are huge storage facilities managed by robots and Amazon workers. Your items are inventoried and arranged. Number 2, when a person makes an order on Amazon for your item, Amazon takes care of the transaction automatically. Your product is chosen from its position on Amazon's stockroom shelves, packaged in an Amazon box, and delivered to the buyer. And 3, Amazon takes care of communications with the buyer, including delivery tracking and notifications, reviews, and returns. On the other hand, you can sell your products through Amazon's Merchant Fulfilled Network, aka Amazon FBM, or Amazon Fulfillment by Merchant, and you would be accountable for all fulfillment. How to find a profitable, low-competition, high-demand product to sell on Amazon. Number 1, profitability. For every single item you're analyzing, ask yourself, can I source and send this to Amazon for considerably less than it's being sold for? Typically, you can think about the rule of 3s to determine this. Each item's purchase is separated into a third in landed costs, a third for fees, and a third for you. Therefore, if the item costs $15, you should anticipate to earn $5. Typically, it's best to aim for a $20 to a $70 product. 2. Demand. The crucial factor for an excellent product to sell on Amazon is demand. Do men and women really want this item? Are they searching for it, or is there a need or discomfort this item can fix? Typically, it's best to aim for at least 300 units per month, or about 10 sales per day. Number 3, competition. Next off, we need to determine the competition, figuring out the number of very similar products that are present, and if there is an opportunity in the industry for a newcomer. The main measurements that can aid in determining competition are the number of products and the amount of good quality reviews and ratings they have. Basically, are the items already on Amazon any good? Out of the top 10 products, usually you want to see about 500 reviews or less, and ideally you want to see 3 to 5 of them having fewer than 50 reviews. Try to find products with low star ratings. You want a maximum of 4 stars, so that way you have the opportunity to improve the product and do better than competitors. How to source products for FBA. Number 1, research Amazon suppliers. There are countless manufacturers worldwide that can develop any type of item you can think of. You'll need to narrow your selection of possible suppliers to those who are able to make the best quality product for you at the very best price. And there are a variety of ways to locate these suppliers. Alibaba.com is the biggest business-to-business network on the planet, with a search feature similar to Amazon's in order to allow you to locate appropriate items and the manufacturers that create them. What you need to look for in a supplier. One of the things you need to look for is high-quality products. Amazon buyers pay attention to reviews just as much as they do the cost, so offering top-notch products is the very best way to always keep your Amazon reviews strong and get continued profits. The next thing you want to look for is experience. Search for a manufacturing facility that has been creating your kind of product for a minimum of 3 years. And the third thing you want to look for is communication. Find a manufacturer that is quick and easy to connect with and replies to you in a sensible amount of time. You can evaluate this when you first get in touch with them for a price quote. And last but not least, you want to look at the price. You want a reasonable price for your items. A manufacturing facility that estimates a much lower or a much higher cost than other factories might be a warning. 2. Contact suppliers for a price estimate. Compare and contrast manufacturers to make a list of 5 to 10 that you'd want to team up with. Then send an initial contact email message to your potential manufacturers. You can send out a widespread request for an estimate out to multiple suppliers at the same time with Alibaba.com. After that, you'll vet your manufacturers according to their replies to shorten your list to your best 3 choices. Number 3, examine and tweak product samples. As soon as you've shortened the list of manufacturers to the ones that can supply you what you really want, it's time to purchase samples. This is an essential action in guaranteeing that you're making the best financial investment and buying a high-quality product. When purchasing samples, request for the manufacturer to deliver you more than just one. By doing this, you can make sure their quality is persistent. Inspect the samples. Once your product shows up, examine them thoroughly for quality, specifications, all the specifics and functions you asked for, and utility. Make sure the item operates as it's expected to. If your item isn't precisely what you're wanting, you may ask for adjustments to the sample, most likely for an added fee. Adjustments can involve incorporating a logo, altering the proportions, adding or removing parts, and so on. Think about product packaging and branding. Prior to you purchasing a huge bulk order for your product, consider if you would like to have branded packaging for the items, such as the bag, box, or a sticker label that encloses your item within Amazon's packages. If you would like to, you ought to have the design prepared for your supplier at this step. The manufacturer you're collaborating with should provide you the specific measurements of your product packaging so you can successfully pass that info along to a graphic designer. Number 4, Purchase and ship out your Amazon products. As soon as you're pleased with the item, you can choose your manufacturer, figure out the specifics of your purchase, and send your products to Amazon's storage facilities to begin making money. Your product will usually take around 2 to 6 weeks to manufacture. As your items are being created and headed to Amazon's storage facilities, you can get ready to start your business on Amazon. How to list a product on Amazon. Your listing is how consumers will discover and buy your item on the Amazon website, so this action is extremely essential. I'll go over the major actions for putting together an effective listing right here. Number 1, research keywords to incorporate in your listing. Use different sources available on the internet to find the best keywords to include in your listing. By doing this, you'll more easily get your item in front of appropriate, ready-to-buy consumers. Number 2, buy the UPC barcode for your item. Amazon.com demands you have a UPC code, also known as a Universal Product Code, so that you can make your listing in Seller Central. This is the barcode that you find on practically all product packaging. UPC barcodes can be bought straight from GS1, the worldwide institution that standardizes these codes. Number 3, make your listing in Seller Central. Since you've created all the aspects of your listing, it's very simple to make your listing in Seller Central. Add your product and choose a category to list your item in. Select a category that's most suitable for your item and choose a specific subcategory. Underneath product ID, include your UPC code. Add in your brand name and product title. Number 4, compose your listing's title. Make certain you incorporate the best keywords that are most appropriate for your item and also have a very high search volume, indicating that more consumers make use of these search terms when searching for an item like yours. Number 5, compose your listing's bullet points. While your title is just about your keywords, the aim of your bullet points ought to be to educate your consumers about the highlights and uses of your item. You need to accomplish this while incorporating the remainder of your highly relevant keywords that wouldn't fit in your listing title. Make sure you make use of as many characters as you're permitted. Number 6, prepare your listing description. Make use of the description portion to incorporate more keywords or specifics that didn't fit into your bullet points. Discuss your company or reveal anything else regarding your item that you really want your buyers to understand. Number 7, have top quality pictures for your listing. Pictures and other images are extremely crucial for marketing your item since individuals have a tendency to take a look at your pictures before reading your description. Therefore, make certain your pictures are top-notch and informative. How to launch a product on Amazon. It is essential to begin receiving purchases for your item immediately after your listing launches on Amazon.com, since this will definitely benefit your bestseller ranking or BSR. Therefore, make certain you have a launch technique to start off strong. Before I share with you the 3 major things that influence your seller ranking, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and click the bell, because it really does help out the channel and I appreciate it. Also, type the word yes in the comments below if you want to start selling products on Amazon. The 3 aspects that influence your ranking are: 1, having your items constantly in stock. If your item becomes out of stock, then your listing will not appear in search results, meaning you'll have a loss of sales and rank. Number 2, relevance. The keywords used within your listing establish your item's relevancy to an individual's search. The more appropriate keywords used within your listing, the better. 3, customer success metrics. These are the statistics used to gauge how well your item is doing and how consumers are engaging with your item on Amazon.com. These consist of click-through rate, reviews, add to carts, and purchases. If your product is fully stocked, has relevant keywords, and great customer metrics, your product will most likely be a success on Amazon. After you've established your Amazon FBA business, the next step to increase your profits is to create a killer social media strategy to promote your product. Click the video on the screen where I show you exactly how to do this so that you can grow your business fast.